Hey, I'm Austin and welcome back to another rowing machine review video where we're going to be taking a look today at the RowerTrain, which is a very clear, very obvious RowErg knockoff. The Concept 2 RowErg being sort of the gold standard in the rowing machine world. How does the RowerTrain stack up? Is it worth it if you're on a budget? Because we can see here right away, it's only $599, $600 as opposed to the Concept 2 RowErg, $900. And from the casual viewer, you look at this machine and you say, wow, it looks just like the Concept 2 RowErg. It looks just like it, so why wouldn't I get this machine? It's $300 less. Well, we're gonna dig into it. We're gonna take a look at a few different things. That way you know if it's right for you or not. So just scrolling through the website, it's going to give you the basic sort of selling points of a rowing machine. Easy to assemble, real-time data, full body muscle workout. Okay, first off, that's a big red flag. What kind of grammar is that? Full body muscle workout? Sounds a little sus, sounds a little suspicious. High calorie burning, very classic with rowing being one of the most high calorie burning cardio exercises. Any rowing machine brand is always going to promote the high calorie burning aspect. Bluetooth connectivity, as any rowing machine should have. Okay, here we go. Another red flag. First off, they are literally rowing right here, I believe, on Concept 2 rowing machines that I believe this is 100% a Concept 2 machine that have had the stickers ripped off. Do you guys see this on the side? This is usually where it would say Concept 2. These are one of the older models. They don't even sell this like light blue model anymore. Classic, the resistance cranked up to 10. What's going on with this grip here? It's uneven. This guy's shoulders all tense. They couldn't even get people that learned how to row to model for this. This is probably honestly just some stock footage. There's no way that you can find these three machines in some, yoga studio or fitness studio, wherever this is. They literally took the Concept 2 old school rowers and then they just ripped off the stickers. That is clearly what this is. That's another red flag. But this is, just a stupid little promotional video. Don't wait, buy it now, monthly payments, blah, blah, blah. Again, just trying to entice the casual buyer. Now, let's look into the features here. Rotatable display screen. Is rotatable a word? Here I am criticizing grammar, not even knowing if it's a word. I think it is a word, but okay, so the arm moves back and forth. There's really nothing special about a screen being able to rotate. I mean, you're not going to be rowing with the screen facing to the sky like this. The only good thing about that is that the screen can fold down if you were to store it away. But very clearly, again, just a complete structural knockoff of the Concept 2. What's nice is that it does break into two parts. That is one of the huge benefits of a Concept 2 rower is that they do, because it breaks into two parts, it's super easy to pack into your car and store away. I mean, I drive a Prius. As someone who's 6'8", I know that sounds crazy, but Priuses are really roomy, okay? But to be able to break down a machine, that is a huge plus that a lot of machines don't have to offer. Now, here's our big red flag. The big, huge red flag is the monitor. And this is exactly why I'm making this video, to hopefully discourage you from purchasing this machine as opposed to a RowErg. And that's because these monitors that come on these types of machines are horrible monitors. They are very trash. I know that's just a very harsh word to say, but it's the truth, and you'll notice here that this rowing monitor looks very similar to all the rowing monitors that you'll find on other rowing machines as well, of these other like cheaper model rowing machines that you can find on Amazon. They have like the same set of buttons, same type of display. And sure, it shows you things like time, strokes per minute, distance, and I'm pretty sure that's what we saw on this machine too. Yeah, you got time, stroke count, you don't need that. Stroke count's a little weird. I can't even, let's see if we can get a better look. Here we go. So we got time, watt. Doesn't even show you watts, it just says watt. Again, a little sus, it's a little suspicious. Stroke count, who cares? Calories, that's a random arbitrary metric that's being used. Calorie burn is completely dependent on the individual. And then you've got meters, and then you've got pulse if your heart rate monitor is connected. This is not going to show you enough data that's going to help you be successful in progressing your workouts. Being able to have access to a ton of data, while it might seem overwhelming at first, really helps you structure programming in your rowing and fitness journey. And if you're trying to get fit with rowing, you're trying to shed body fat, tone up, full body workout, blah, blah, blah. These things take time. A committed effort for weeks, months, years. And having the metrics at your disposal helps you progress yourself further and further. That is why the extra $300 for the Concept 2 RowErg, $900 as opposed to the $600 one, is well worth it, because the monitor on the Concept 2 is one of the biggest selling points about it. Not only is the machine lightweight, not only does it break into 2 parts, but the monitor on it is so sophisticated, saves all of your data, stored workouts. You know, I've done a ton of videos talking about the Concept 2 rowing monitor. The monitor is so important to your success, to help you continue to row week on week, month on month. And this monitor right here is just the big red flag. As soon as I see the set of buttons, you know, this is the same set of buttons that you see on all these cheap machines. And I have used this monitor personally. And even though it says it's going to show you watts, for example, a lot of the times, very inconsistent. So how are you supposed to know what your power output is? How are you supposed to row consistently if there's no info on how to row consistently? These are very cheap monitors, and that is why they try to get you, because these monitors are super easy to slap onto these machines. And because it looks like a Concept 2, it's trying to sell you on that. My advice to you, if you are considering the RowerTrain or any of these rowers that fall into sort of the $600 budget range, save up. Save up the extra $300 and invest in a Concept 2. It's the best budget rower out there, the Concept 2. Even though $900 doesn't sound like a good budget deal, trust me, it's well worth it. Not only to mention that with Concept 2, they have all of the parts that you would need if anything ever went wrong with your machine. They can send you the parts. For this machine right here, because it's a brand new company and it's just a knockoff model of the Concept 2, who knows if they even have extra parts on hand that they'd be even willing to sell to you. You know, Concept 2s are gonna last you years and years and years, if not decades over decades. So a bunch of red flags with the RowerTrain here. And as someone who's used just a ton of different rowing machines, and with my rowing background, I can't recommend it. I would highly advise you to save up the extra $300 and invest in a Concept 2 RowErg as an alternative, as a budget alternative. But if you're looking for one of the higher end rowers, well, there's lots of options out there for you too. So those are my thoughts on the RowerTrain. I hope this video could help you out. I'm just trying to keep it real, keep it honest with you. I know money is so important when it comes to investing into fitness equipment, but with rowing machines, you just can't go super cheap with them. You can't find the budget cheap deals. They're not going to keep you in the game for a long period of time, in my honest opinion, and after working with hundreds, I guess now thousands of people training them on rowing machines. So I hope this video helps you out. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you want me to take a look at any other rowing machines or any other video ideas in the future. But thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.